Hi everybody, my name is Llyr, the developer of CRASHLAND. What I thought I'd do in this video is take a look at CRASHLAND 2.0, which is a free expansion I've just added. It's a huge expansion, it's basically like a sequel built into the main game. So the original missions are up here, these are the original CRASHLAND experience. As you complete and unlock these missions, you also level up and unlock special missions. So we're level 12 here, which means we've unlocked the first 4 special missions. Today we're going to have a look at Shallow Grave, which is the first underwater mission. There's a few of them in the special missions. So we're going to see new weapons in the form of seeker mines. We're going to see new creatures. It's a whole new level of horror. We're underwater. It's all claustrophobic, but still a lot of fun. We've also got perks to pick. So every time you complete a special mission, you unlock a special perk. I've unlocked all of them here. We'll pick Psychic and Dash. I'll show you what these are when we're planetside. In terms of regular perks, I'm going to pick Bully, which just gives us a bit more power in our pistol. Turret, which gives us 1 turret that can drop during the mission at any time of our choosing. And then Spoiled, which just gives us a few more boost balls every time a weapon drops. Okay, so I think we're ready to go. So let's head to our Shallow Grave. Okay, here we are. We've landed on the planet underwater. Nice caustic effects in this level, the way the light dances around. So every surface, every creature has this. Really makes you feel you're underwater. Also, when I wave my hand, the faster I wave it, the more resistance there is, which again, even though obviously I'm not underwater filming this, it feels like it's a weird effect. I don't know if people have tried that, but it doesn't really suit this action game, but my other game, Ocean Rift, might benefit from it. It's something I want to look into, but it feels really nice. Okay, so we've got a few creatures here. We've got a tick. Those are above surface as well. You see them quite often in the early game. The other creature that attacked us was a leech. There is something invisible. Okay, here's the leech. Let's give him some food. So they eat little chunks out of you, basically. Not too big of a deal, at least when they're on their own. When there's several of them, it can be a problem if you're not got your wits about you. We have our first weapon drop. So this is the Impaler. The Impaler is nice with the leeches because you can kind of just spear them in one go on normal difficulty that I'm playing on now. Nice thing about the ticks underwater is they kind of suspend, and the jibs from them suspend in the water, which is always nice. All right, so okay, there you go. So the octopus there just spat ink at me. They basically hunt you. They sneak up behind you. Basically, they're invisible. They're very vocal. You can hear them. So if you're listening, let's see if we can hear it. You can hear it there, kind of going. So they're very vocal creatures. So you don't have to. It's very clear that they're skulking around. What they will do is, if your back is to them, basically for any length of time, they will sneak up behind you. And then when you turn around, they do their little thing and they spit ink at you, and then they'll skulk away again in a cloud of ink. Basically, if you're not hunting if you're not hunting them, they're hunting you. Basically, they're very persistent. Not too difficult to deal with in the sense they don't cause any damage to you. But what they do, obviously, is blind you so other creatures can have a feast. That was an armored tick, just a bigger variation that can lock you in place. So the scanner becomes, the teleporter becomes useless. CRASHLAND's a very aggressive game. There's lots of things that are constantly coming at you. As I said, unless you're listening, you lose half of your sense, really, of what's going on. Let's see if we can spear this thing. There you go. Oops, bit of a glitch there. Apologies. All right, so we got a crab here. The crab is very, very armoured at the front, but at the back, if I can get to the back, they have this kind of weak point. If you can nail them in their weak point, they're done in one shot, basically, with the power weapon, with an impaler or something like that. Okay, there is another skulker octopus somewhere. I'm out of boost, so let's see if we can get this boost. I think it's coming from this creature going up by the scanner. No, it's not. It's coming from the octopus. Right, you're getting speared. They can kind of track you quite well, so you need to get distance from them. Basically, I do have the dash perk, so I can dash. It does use a teleport point, so in Crashland, every kill gets you a teleport. So you can see my teleports will go from 1 to 2 now because I killed that leech. So I've got 2 dashes. Every time you pick up a power up, it does fully recharge it, like happened there. Alright, so we're in. We've got a game changer now because I've got Seeker Mines. Seeker Mines are very useful. They just sit in the water like that until something trips it, and then it will kind of seek them. Very useful against the octopus, actually. If that thing tries to sneak up on us, it's going to run into the mine. The crabs hate any kind of explosive, so if you put an explosive near them, they will kind of hunker down like that. That's very useful because you can kind of distract them with a mine. Let's see if we can do it here. Then jump behind them. Sorry, I got. You can get disoriented in the water when you're trying to do this. Right, so distract and then pop them in the back. The octopus is still lurking around here. Where are you? There's something over there. It's nice if you have these mines, they cool down quite quickly, so you can kind of just drop them in the water, and they act just like mines, essentially. Okay, so we've got a puffer fish. The puffers, you see what happened there? They basically explode if they're anywhere near you. They puff themselves up a few times, and then they go boom. Those spikes can do a lot of damage, especially if up close. Okay, see, that is a scuttler. They come in groups of 3, so there's 2 of them somewhere. Cheeky little octopus there. So with the scuttlers, if you set off an explosive near them, they'll go up into the air, and that will reveal their weak points. Let's see if we can do it with this guy as well. Right. Then once they're in the air, they are easy pickings. Okay, we got something. The ticks are also afraid of any mines, any explosives really that come their way. Right, I'm going to deal with this octopus. I know you're there somewhere. Big T. Where is he? I designed this game. I made this game. Those octopuses are my creation, but they still, they're still very difficult to fight against. Horrible things. We did the beta recently. The octopus comes up a lot, but in a good way. I think it's a love-hate thing. Alright, we have a lot of stuff coming our way now. Let me just see if I can get away. Sometimes the best thing to do in Crashland is just to get the hell away from things and just kind of reset a little bit and leave some mines to kind of cover your exits. There is a weapon dropping somewhere. It's dropped far away. See if we can get to it. If you don't kill things in Crashland within a certain amount of time, the timer for the level will pause. So that is something. So you see his pause there, it's turned red. So you can't just kind of run away and hide. And things are pretty quick as well. These things have caught up to me quite quick, considering I can just jump ahead of them. These crabs are just the bane of my existence. Right, okay, so go away. Let's see, so this is a boom plant. If we shoot this, it will do a decent amount of damage. Most enemies in Crashland, they're not really aware that they're there, so it's very useful for setting a trap.
Precision, burst fire, rapid fire.
You can just brute force the scuttlers, the little red crabs, by just shooting them. But it's far more efficient to take them out with with the weak points underneath.
Level up.
That was a supercharger, the green boost ball there. That would have turned the game into a disco. Not this time. Maybe another time we'll do that. But you can shoot them, and when you do, there you go. So that spiked me there. When you shoot any boost ball in the game, you get a big explosion, which can take out a lot of things in one shot, basically. So that's what I did there. I just kind of dealt with a few creatures by just blowing up a boost ball. Alright, we have the last weapon drop of the game, which is the chopper. The chopper is very useful. I mean, it's not very useful against crabs, it'll just bounce off of them. But smaller creatures, it will chop through all of them and it won't stop. So it's very useful for things like the scuttlers. This creature, though, I think 2 of them, we need to be kind of distracting them with mines and then kind of popping them in the back when we can. Let's try it again. One of them. We have another naughty octopus. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to shoot into the air to drop the turret, which is one of the perks I selected at the start. The nice thing about the turret is that it can see the octopus. So provided it doesn't get distracted by other things like that crab there, it will take down any octopuses nearby. It doesn't quite clear the board, especially as you get into the mid-late game, but it's very useful for just having a bit of a respite. It isn't the smartest thing, so you can see there it's trying to kind of brute force kill that crab. It will eventually do it, but it's not the best strategy. Okay, now we're back in. We're back on our own again. Okay, let's try the chopper these. Very nice of them to line up for me like that. Okay, so I feel a bit more relaxed now towards the end of the mission because I've got so many weapons, so many options available to me. I can drop mines in the water. With a scanner, I know things are coming from that direction. I'll go over here and just get that last boost there. So you can kind of, past a certain point, you can just kind of bully these things and just get you to the end of the level without panicking is always good. Okay, so timer is about to run out. You can see we're on 0, so now we're going to get rescued. So this is the end of the mission now. And I survived, which is great. Hope you enjoyed that, and I'll see you in the next video.